Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of English with Chris presents English Word of the Day. Today's word of the day is going to be melancholy. 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 And we'll be using it as an adjective, and our definition is suggestive or expressive of sadness or depression of mind or spirit. A first example: the film's tragic ending put us all in a melancholy mood. So sometimes we're watching a film that's particularly sad or maybe very relatable in some way, and it really puts us on a downer. So it's not necessarily just that we're sad; it drains us in a way. Which the next example will give us a better idea of. So, not surprisingly, after the death of her husband, Jane was extremely melancholy. So this is where you feel like you can't get out of bed, you don't want to do anything, you're just sad. You can't really think about anything positive, and you're sort of consumed by your sadness. And our next example, taken from the current news, the intermittent use of harmonica, banjo, and pedal steel guitar enhances the music's weary elegance and melancholy. And that was written by Mark Myers, WSJ, 12th of February 2022. So, yeah, we do also have some very melancholy music. I don't know if any of you are familiar with Nine Inch Nails, for example, but they have some incredibly melancholic songs. Very good songs, but very, very melancholic. So, we have some synonyms now, and I've gone with a slightly melancholic font here. Hopefully, it's still readable. So, synonyms. Synonyms for melancholy. We have gloomy, pensive, somber, sorrowful, and grim. And our etymology is a bit of a longer one this time. So the word dates back to the 1300s. Melancholy, mental disorder characterized by sullenness, gloom, irritability, and propensity to causeless and violent anger. From Old French melancholie, which was a black bile, an ill disposition, anger, annoyance from the 13th century. From late Latin melancholia, from Greek melancholia, sadness, literally an excess of black bile, from melas, genitive melanos, black, called bile. So a bile, for anyone not familiar, maybe you've had a very bad cold at some point, and you have this fluid that comes up. So it's not mucus. It's a bit different, but that's bile. So old medicine attributed mental depression to unnatural or excess black bile, a secretion of the spleen and one of the body's four humours, which help form and nourish the body in less altered or present in excessive amounts. The word also was used in Middle English for sorrow, gloom, brought on by love or disappointment, and by mid-14th century as belief in the old physiology of humours faded out in the 18th century. So he remained with a sense of a gloomy state of mind, particularly when habitual or prolonged. The Latin word was also in the source of Spanish melancholy, Italian melancholy. So my pronunciation of these are not going to be great. And the German melancholy, Danish melancholy, etc. The Old French variant, melancholy, also in Middle English, is by association with mal, sickness. And now we have this poem by Richard from Robert Burton from Anatomy of Melancholy from the 17th century. And it goes as follows. When I go musing all alone, thinking of divers things foreknown, when I build castles in the air, void of sorrow and void of fear, pleasing myself with phantasms sweet, methinks the time runs very fleet. All my joys to this are folly, naught so sweet as melancholy. When I lie walking all alone, recounting what I have ill done, my thoughts on me then tyrannize, fear and sorrow me surprise. Whether I tarry still or go, methinks the time moves very slow. All my griefs to this are jolly, naught so sad as melancholy. Okay, so a very nice poem there. I've not actually read this one before, but I like it. Speaking of, if you like the video, please do leave a like and consider subscribing if you haven't already. It'd be great to see you all again. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Take care and bye for now. Bye bye.